of shark is this?
You probably don't even need me at this point because I was summoned to those comments a long time ago. I've been slow in making this video, and if you just open those comments, they were spot on. That was the Pacific sleeper shark, Somniosus pacificus. I was expecting to see a lot more Greenland shark guesses because they look nearly identical. But thankfully the caption of this video gave us all the context clues we needed to know what species this was, because it said that they were in Alaska, which is in the Pacific. They were halibut fishing, which is where you often get this sort of Pacific sleeper shark bycatch. It's not the first video where I've stitched a halibut fisherman bringing up a Pacific sleeper shark, in fact. And yeah, they were fishing, I think, at like 200 fathoms, which I think equates to like 200 meters, which isn't that deep, but 200 meters is close to 600 feet. So that's pretty deep. Not all things considered, but it is deep, and that's well within the range of where these sleeper sharks like to hang out. But because you already knew what species that was, I'm going to talk about a Pacific sleeper shark study that's like in the process of being published right now. In fact, I could find the preprint. It's been accepted for publication in Ecology and Evolution, but I don't think it's come out yet, which means they're probably still typesetting and everything like this. But here's what I found. Okay, I don't have a good green screen background, so you're going to have to deal with the fuzziness. Might be a problem going forward, but we'll figure that out later. So they titled this one, Observations of Mammalian Predation on Pacific Sleeper Sharks in Southeast Alaska. And this is interesting because we know that Pacific sleeper sharks will prey on mammalian prey. So they eat things like seals and sea lions. But here we have a kind of a flipping of the script, if you will, where Pacific sleeper sharks are finding themselves prey to mammalian predators. And so there are two incidents that this study wanted to report. It's more of like a natural history observation type thing. The first is a 2-meter Pacific sleeper shark that they had found had been that was prey to a Steller sea lion, and the second was a 2.6 meter. So again, both pretty large animals when you think about it. 2 meters, over 2 meters, over 2.5 meters. I don't know at what size Pacific sleeper sharks are technically mature, so they might actually still be juveniles at that size. But either way, they're subadults or adults, and so one had been prey to a Steller sea lion, and the other was a wash-up that was clear evidence of having been prey to, you guessed it, killer whales. So it just goes to show that these predator-prey dynamics can flip pretty quickly. Once the hunted, then the hunter. And so pretty interesting stuff. Hope you learned something new. Drop a follow.